right, everybody. Today we are going to get started with a quick refresher of what we talked about with research. So like I kind of mentioned, whenever you're doing a research project, you always want to begin with a question. And today I'm going to use a question that a fifth grader thought of today that I thought was awesome. And his question was, why do we yawn? So now that I have my question typed in my graphic organizer, I'm going to go over here to the online connections page and I'm going to go to NCWiseOwl. Once I click there, elementary school, and from there, Britannica school. Britannica is awesome because it's very kid-friendly, it's easy to understand, and it has a lot of awesome features. So here we are. Why do we yawn? So instead of searching my entire sentence, why do we yawn, I'm only going to type one word, yawn. So let's see how it goes. When I type in the word yawn, let's see what results we get. It says you've searched for yawn with 0 results. It thinks I want yarn. I don't want yarn. So here's a little trick. When you have 0 results, notice these 3 tabs. Instead of saying in level 1, bump up a notch to level 2, and let's see if they have anything there about yawning. Perfect. So now we see yawning and in parentheses behavior, and that's exactly what I want to know. So I'm going to click this blue heading to see what this article says. Now this just tells me it's taking me to a more advanced level, and that's okay. So I'm going to click OK, and it's going to open an article. Now it's not a very long article, it's just this one paragraph. So I'm going to try to read just the first sentence. That's what I always tell kids. Read the first sentence and see if it's something that you think you can use. So here we go. Yawning is usually an involuntary, hold on, what in the world is involuntary? I have no idea what that word means. I'm going to double click it and see what happens because I think there's a dictionary, and there is. When you see a word you don't know, double click it. It'll give you a dictionary. Involuntary, not made or done willingly or from choice, being forced or required, not normally under the control of. So that means that the word involuntary means something just happens on its own. Very interesting. When I think about it, when I yawn, it does just kind of happen. I think I'm going to put that in my big ideas over here. Your big ideas in your graphic organizer are the 3 big kind of topics about your research question that are going to help you find your answers. So I'm going to go ahead and type this involuntary word. Involuntary. It just happens. I'm going to put it in my own words. There we go. Now let's go back over here and keep going. So when I yawn, it's involuntary. It is associated with fatigue or boredom. Well, we all know what boredom means, but what is fatigue? I'm going to double click it. Okay, it's the uniform worn by members of the armed forces. No. Tiredness from work or stress. I think that's the definition. Tired. That's very true. I yawn when I'm tired. So I wonder what's happening in my body. I'm going to write that. When I'm tired. My body. What's going on when I'm tired? And now I'm going to come back to this little paragraph and keep reading. Purpose is unknown, but might be the body's response to raised levels of carbon dioxide in the blood. What? Since the act increases oxygen. Hold on. So when I increase oxygen, let me think about my body. Where in my body is the yawning happening? I open my mouth, I breathe in oxygen or air, and my lungs fill up. So, kids, we're trying to learn about the human body, so I'm going to make my 3rd big idea something about the human body. So, human body, and it's dealing with my lungs and my mouth, because that's what happens. I open my mouth and my lungs fill up with air. So now let's come back over here and look at what we have. My research question, why do we yawn? My 3 big ideas. It's involuntary. It just happens. When I'm tired, my body's yawning, okay? And the 3rd big idea, the human body. What part of my body is yawning? My lungs and my mouth. And I'm not really sure what those systems are called, but I know that we have body systems. So now I'm going to come to my topic sentence, which is right here. And I've kind of already started it for you. I will be researching why things happen on their own, this involuntary word. I'm going to be researching why things happen on my own, what happens when I'm tired, and what's going on with my lungs and mouth. All right. It's a rough question, but it covers my 3 big ideas. I wanted to repeat this one, and this one inside my topic sentence. So, my question, why do we yawn? I will be researching why things happen on their own, what happens when I'm tired, and what's going on with my lungs and my mouth. So now we've covered the first few steps of the Big 6 research process. So now what? What do you do next? Well, I'm going to go back over here to this paragraph, and I think I'm done reading all those words. So I'm going to go back to this tab right here where we began. Back to Britannica. And now I'm going to try looking up the involuntary word. What does that mean? Involuntary. Oh, this is interesting. Muscle anatomy, smooth muscle. I'm going to try clicking that and see what it says. All right. The digestive system. No, I don't want anything about my stomach. Let's look at this introduction. Muscles make it possible for animals to move. Worms move by tightening and relaxing their muscles in waves. Snails and clams crawl with the help of a big muscle called a foot. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I see a bold word. I can click on that. That'll take me somewhere. Skeletal system. No, that's not going to help me. Let me go back. And I still want to know about this involuntary thing. So I'm just going to scroll around and look. This bottom arrow will help me, I think. And it looks like that's it. Smooth muscles make blood vessels tighten and relax too. Like cardiac muscles, smooth muscle is involuntary. The nervous system and body chemicals control actions of smooth muscles. Interesting. So cardiac muscles, not sure what cardiac is. Let me double click it. Oh, of relating to, situated near, or acting on the heart. Oh, cardiac means heart. Okay, so that means my heart beats by itself. That's true. I don't have to tell my heart to beat. It's involuntary. Okay, I'm going to come back over here to my notes, and I'm going to add like the heart. That will help me remember. Okay, I think I'm going to try another route. So, kids, when you're researching, it's not always easy, but it's not supposed to be easy. If you could find the question quickly, that would not be challenging and it would be boring. And we don't want to be bored because then we might yawn, right? So, you just need to follow the path that you go on. Whatever you're interested in, if you start to look at these topics and you say, ooh, the digestive system, that sounds cool, click it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You might learn about the mouth or the esophagus or the stomach or the small intestine or the large intestine. Either way, it's the process that's important. We want you to focus on the process. We're not so worried about the final product. All right? So I'm going to keep on chugging along. I think I might try the human body. One more little thing. Let me show you guys. When you search human body, it shows you all the systems. Click on that first article, and this can sometimes be a good starting off point. Skin, hair, nails, eye, ears, nose, mouth, teeth, tongue, legs, hands, foot, okay? Down here at the bottom are all the systems. So I kind of know that my lungs and my mouth are related to yawning. I think I might try, maybe respiratory. I know that means breathing. That's where my lungs are. So I'm going to see where this path takes me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your process of researching, and I'll see you in class. Bye.